Hey everyone, Angie Courtright, Team Leap of Faith. Wanted to come at you this morning to bring you a little video on my car survival kit. I know a video like this has been done before, but I wanted to share with my team how I survive pretty much living in my car. Sounds bad. I live in a van down by the river. But on a more serious note, fall and winter gets really busy for me, not only with my business, but my kids. We have football, we have soccer, usually several games all weekend long. And driving my big old Suburban everywhere we go to the games all across the city, and we travel with games too. So I get my name out there being branded on the back of my car, my Scentsy logo, name, and contact information. Those are actually on sale this week in the Scentsy Family Store, and I really suggest spending the money on them. It's a great investment for your business, and sometimes people question whether it actually works or if I get a lot of calls from it. Well, I do have to say I get stopped in parking lots quite a bit, or I have gotten a few calls. And you might not see the return on your investment immediately, but you are getting the Scentsy brand name out there, and you are letting it be known that you are the Scentsy lady in your area. So it's a great way to brand yourself, brand your car, and you can get stuck in traffic and the person behind you has to stare at your contact information. As our Scentsy sister Janae Sexton explained, she loves construction season because people are forced to sit there and look at your name and info and website. You never know what could happen. So I keep this in my car. It is a nice little file box, and I keep a few essentials in there. We'll start off with my folders. It's not the neatest thing, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be simple. I have a file folder for each brand in here, just like this. Real simple, real easy. And in each folder, I will keep a little bit of everything in a folder. I have product sheets, and I have, we'll get to this in a second, I have order forms. I have host and join brochures and about partying with Grace Adele, and I have an old catalog. Why would I have an old catalog? We'll get to that in a second. And I have a few of our current catalogs with obnoxiously pink Post-it notes on it. You might say, why the blank obnoxiously pink Post-it notes on there? And that is because I have learned from a video similar to this and from others, put a Post-it note on the front of all your catalogs, because before I was handing catalogs out left and right, and I may or may not hear back from those people. However, if I hand them this catalog and say, hey, so what's your name? Which I'm obviously going to do anyway because I'm being personal and I'm striking up a conversation with these people and getting to know them. But I get down their name and contact information, a cell phone, an email, and I say, what works best for you? How can I maybe get in touch when I have an awesome special that I want to say for my awesome customers? Get their contact information, write it down, stick it on the front of this folder, and then add it to your contact list when you get home. It's perfect for keeping in touch with the people that you hand your information out to. Same thing with product lists, same thing with anything you might hand out. Coming back to the old catalog, I do keep a couple in my car extra because when I go to the doctor's office or when I go around town in places where I can leave a catalog in random spots, I do this. So I'm not sure if you can see. It says, contact me today for, can't read backwards, for a copy of my newest catalog, and ask me about my special for anyone who finds an old catalog. So it's kind of like they take it with them, they call me, and I know that they're interested. They're going to call me for my special. Now my special might vary. It might just be the host exclusive special. It might be a 10% off their purchase. Whatever it is, it's a special that they have to call you for. I'm not advertising it. I'm letting them know, contact me, and I will tell them what my special is. So those are nice little labels to put on all your old catalogs, especially if you signed up during transition month where you got all of the spring and summer catalogs as well as the fall and winter ones. You can use spring and summer catalogs to put out into the public where they can be picked up, and you can send them new ones and a special, and then you have a new customer. Now, getting back to this little tidbit, it is one of the hosting and planning packets and envelopes. I keep these in my folder because say I come across someone that wants to maybe collect a few orders and turn a little order of their own into a catalog party. It's a great way to send them with information, and again, I'm getting their information back, and they can be on their way, and I can touch base with them in about a week to see if they've gotten any orders and how their shopping experience and sharing experience is going. So I have one of those for Grace Adele, and I have one of those for same concept with Velada, order forms, host and join stuff, an old catalog and a new catalog with a post-it note, and one of the host envelopes and planning packets, just so they have something to put their orders in. It can be a plain old envelope. It can be one of the ones that are offered in our Scentsy family store. At any rate, keep something in there that you can do a catalog party or a pouch party on the go. With Scentsy, you won't be able to do a pouch party with testers because here in Ohio, even though it's near the middle of September, it's going to be 95 degrees today, which is awesome fall and football weather. So you can't always do testers, but at least a catalog party ready to go is a great idea to keep handy in your car at all times. So my Scentsy one is a little bit thicker because I have more materials in general. I have the custom gifts. I have my catalogs with the post-it notes, purple of course, for Scentsy. Ready to hand out and get information. I have product lists, order forms, fundraising goodies, host and join stuff, my handy dandy host packet envelope thing, and warmer of the month flyers, even old ones, because you can still hand those out. They still have your information on. Shame on me for not getting those last few ones out and about, but that will be my challenge for the week, is to get rid of those. And I have a few of the showcase brochures because these are nice to hand out. They're big. Sometimes it's easier for some people to read if they have trouble looking at the smaller stuff, but these are great to have on hand as well. So I have those 3 folders in my box of goodies in the trunk of my Suburban. I also keep things in here like light bulbs. So people might see my branded car and say, oh, you sell Scentsy, I'm so excited. I need a bulb. You don't have one. No, who keeps bulbs in their car? This girl. Keep them on you, hand them out, and also when you're handing these out, give them a product sheet or a new catalog and get their information. Bulbs are a great way to get a new customer that might be out, or even just help out a current consultant if somebody else needs bulbs. You have them on you. These are things that you don't really think about carrying with you, and it's not like you're going to throw it in your purse, but it's nice to have in your car survival kit. I also keep things that won't melt, like scent circles, scent packs, a room spray, a hand sanitizer, maybe to give out if somebody's interested in having a party, or you send them with a basket or a catalog party, and lotion, a pen for collecting orders, and these bad boys. Enter my drawing. These actually stay in my purse, they stay in my glove box, they stay in my car survival kit, they stay everywhere I go, because if worst comes to worst and I don't have a catalog on me, shame on me, I will always have these. I say to people, you know, I do a drawing every month, and you could enter to win. I'm not going to fill your inbox with spam and junk mail and emails every day, twice a day. It's a monthly newsletter that goes out. You don't have to sign up for it to be eligible to win, but if you fill this out completely, you do get entered in for my monthly drawing. Now, my monthly drawing will vary from time to time. Sometimes it's a weekly drawing, but it's a scent circle or a bar or a half-price item, whatever the case may be. It's a great way for me to get contacts. These are one of my favorite things from the Scentsy family store also. They have them for all 3 brands. And I will keep my other brand ones on me, but I make sure I have at least one of the brands on me at all times. And everything is piled nicely into this little file box. I said nicely. That's the object of the game. But it's piled in here. This fits conveniently in my trunk of my Suburban, along with all the ball equipment and everything else, but it also will fit on the floor of my passenger seat or right behind my seat in front of the baby's seat and out of the way. It's nice and thin and convenient, and I love it. But that way I'm always prepared as I make my way all over town for these sporting events and during this busy holiday season. Always be prepared and come ready to party, even if it's in the back of your car. And if you have any questions, shoot me an email, find me on Facebook, Team Leap of Faith, and if you need anything, don't hesitate. I'll talk to you guys soon.